So we're going to take the opening prayer. I will be calling on our chairperson, Mrs. Oyewole, to visit us. I'm all right on the prayer. To appreciate your own.
The power given to them, the knowledge given to them, everything that is given to them, is according to your will, is according to your will. We continue to give it to faith, to go forth in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you, Lord.
Amen. Thank you very much. A round of applause for all. Thank you. Now, how many of you know why you are gathered here? Why are you celebrating today? Okay, we are celebrating the International Day of the Girl Child. A round of applause for yourselves. Now, the International Day of the Girl Child is an international observation day declared by the United Nations. It's also called the International Day of the Girl Child. It was first celebrated in October 11, 2012. This observation supports more opportunity for girls and increases awareness of gender inequalities faced by girls worldwide based upon their gender. This inequality includes areas such as access to education, nutrition, legal rights, medical care, and protection from discrimination, violence against women, and forced child marriage. So that's why we're celebrating the Girls' Day, is to protect you and make you aware of your rights. Are we together? Yeah. Once you're aware of your rights, you know when to fight whenever your rights are being trampled upon. You know when to say no. Are you listening to me? So when the guest speaker is invited to speak to you, please pay maximum attention. You'll be listen to her so you can learn one or two things on how to exercise your rights as a young child in your society, in the community where you live. Are you listening to me? Are you listening to me? So when she's talking, you should pay maximum attention. Thank you very much. Okay, the next on the agenda today is our opening remark. And the person giving us this opening remark is one of our very own pupil, in the person of Wura Hamid. Wura Hamid, please come and take the podium.
Good day, everyone. My name is Wura Hamid, and I'm here to make first speech on the International Girls' Day. The theme for this year's Girls' Day is invest in girls' rights and leadership and well-being. As girls, we have the right to be safe, educated, and to healthy life. I want us all here to know that as girls, we have the potential to change the world. So let's go get it. Let's go make the world a better and safer place for all. So all amongst here, I want you to know that you are truly blessed because you have been gifted a girl child. We are a bundle of joy and a ray of hope. Thank you.
A round of applause for that. How beautiful, don't you agree? Okay, now we have come to the time where we will be receiving a lecture from our guest speaker. And I would like to read a brief profile of who she is to you. Queen Bello is a basic chick with extraordinary prowess in beauty and communication. She is a highly principled business strategist with several young people under her watch. She strongly believes in pushing people to have a purposeful life, granting their dreams and achieving their goals. Optimism, purposeful and intentional living is her mandate. She is the CEO and lead beauty artist of Queen's Beauty Services, which provides beauty makeup, semi-permanent makeup and lashes, styling, hair waxing, product sales, and general beauty consultation. Queen's Beauty Service is certified from both Nigerian and American beauty industries by professionals like AJ Pepsi, Lumia Beauty, Sopro, Beauty Splash, Emmys, and many more. Queen Bello prides in helping each client attain comfortability, beauty enhancement, and beauty sufficiency in the most subtle and elegant way. Please give her a round of applause as we welcome Mrs. Queen Bello to the podium. A round of applause, please.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm really honored to be here today, and I would like to appreciate the management. Thank you for counting me worthy to be here. So once again, my name is Queen Bello. Hello, children.
Hello.
I love that. Hello, children.
Hello.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. You all look beautiful in pink today. You see, I'm also wearing pink to also represent the girl child. So I want you to say to yourself, I am strong.
I am strong.
I am bold.
I am bold.
I am beautiful.
I am beautiful.
I want you to repeat that part again. I am beautiful.
I am beautiful.
I know my rights.
I know my rights.
I will succeed.
I will succeed.
Whatever I put my mind to,
Whatever I put my mind to,
I will achieve.
I will achieve.
A round of applause for yourself. So today I'm talking about no limitations. That's my topic for today. Repeat after me, say no limitations.
No limitations.
Yes. So I'll also extend this to our parents. I'll not just be talking to the children. I want us to learn a couple of things as to the girl child and how we can help them know their rights and also their general well-being. So I have a little note here I'd like to share with you guys. But first off, I want someone to tell me what right means. When you say you know your rights, what does it mean? Children, anyone bold enough to tell me? Yes. Tell me, what does the right mean?
What you know what to do.
Beautiful! A round of applause for her. So basically, your right is when you know what to do, and that thing you want to do is morally acceptable and good. Right?
Yes.
So now, I want to limit this to you, the girl child, in a way that it affects your career in the future. I want you to see yourselves as powerful, strong, bold, and beautiful. With this, you know in your mind that you have the right to be whatever, whoever you want to be successfully. Right?
Yes.
My darling in black, yes. The black lady rather, the dark skin, beautiful black hair. Yes, my lord. Can you tell me what you want to become in the future? An artist. Beautiful. We would see that not many young women are artists, and this is actually very special and connotes my speech for today. You want to tell me what you want to become?
I also want to be an artist.
You also want to be an artist. That is so beautiful, right? Not many women these days are artists. And that is, for me, having a niche for yourself in our society today. You're making a difference by being an artist because not many girls are artists, right? The young child has the right to live exceptionally. You can live exceptionally by calling a career path for yourself that is not the usual. Our society these days has dociled the girl child or limited them to certain career paths, right? So I love the fact that we have artists here. Some of you might want to be pilots, some of you might want to learn skills, right? So I also want to implore our parents too, that a girl child is not limited to certain career paths or limited to do certain things. They should be involved generally, right? This also helps their power as humans and also as ladies. So what I've noticed in our society is there is so much emphasis on power choice or power-based choice to the boy child and limited access to girls. So we usually will tell the girls, you're to cook, you're to be indoor, you are not to explore. I would like to let our parents know that it is okay for the girl child to strive to be those things that we also want our boy child to be. And these are the things that gives them power. You can have power in your career choice, you can have power in your speech, have power in your academics, right? I know most of you are doing beautifully well in your academics, right? So, not just the boy child, we can be the first in the class. The girl child can be the first, the best, and also exceed in their academics. This will help you to climb up your career ladder, okay? So now I'm going to also ask one of you here, do you know what your identity is? Do you know who you are? Aside your name, can you tell me who you are? Do you know your personality? Oh my God. She just warned me. She said she's a child of God. Now, I have to talk about identity because you go beyond being just a girl child. That is what I'm here to tell you today. You're not just a girl child. You go beyond being a girl child. She just told me now that she is a child of God. That is what she identifies as. Right? So if you do not know your identity, you cannot know where you're coming from or where you aspire to be. Right? So I want you to also build more on who you are. She says she's a child of God. It means that she can be whatever she sets her mind to be, because God says, wherever you look at, I will take you there. So as a child of God, you know that whatever you set your mind to, you will achieve, right? So back to my topic, there are no limitations. What did I say? There are no limitations. Say to yourself, I can be whatever I set my mind to be. I can be whatever I set my mind to be. Yes, clap for yourself. So today I'm here to celebrate each one of you, both as a girl child and also our parents today. Thank you so much, our parents, for a job well done on the girl child. Yes, I'm here to celebrate you today because I know that each one of you here has a bright future ahead of you, right? I know that you have a bright future ahead of us, right? Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to just mention a few ladies that had impact on our society. So we have the likes of Chimamanda Adichie. Do you know her? No. You don't know Chimamanda, so she's an author. Beautiful. She has made a change not just in the society, but in the world in general. She's a Nigerian-born author, right? She writes books. And she's not only recognized in Nigeria, she's also recognized everywhere in the world. So, celebrating the girl child, these ladies stood up to say, I'm not just going to be writing stories, I want to make impact. And that is what I want each one of you to have at the back of your mind. That nothing can limit you. You're going to live an impactful life. You're going to make an impact as an artist, right? You're going to make an impact as a lawyer, right? Who here wants to acquire a skill? Do you know what skills are? Who would like to acquire a skill? Would you like to be a fashion designer, a makeup artist? What skill would you like to acquire? Tell me. Talk to me. What skill would you like to acquire? You also want to be an artist. Tell me that. A doctor. What skill? The what? The mother. What skill? A fashion designer. Beautiful. So skills are traits that you learn, right? You learn them. So you do them outside the shores or the four walls of your school. So you can tell your parents, if you have a skill you have in mind that you'd like to learn, be it fashion designing, be it makeup, or whatsoever it is you have in your mind to learn, you can talk to your parents about it. Okay? So it's not just about coming to school to learn, you can also equip your mind. Okay? If you like to write, you can tell your parents to help you to write. Okay? So I expect that each girl I've spoken to today will start working on their minds to acquire those skills and become those successful women I want to see later in the future. Okay? So back to our mummies. Please, I would like to indulge us. We have very beautiful girls here, and their strength is limitless. Right? I do not want a situation whereby we go way back 20, 30 years ago when the girl child is limited to certain things. A girl child can be whoever, whatever they choose to be with proper guidance. So the girl child has to be protected. Right? Unlike years ago, whereby the girl child was just prepped to be married, follow a career path, and that's just about it. A girl child now empowers and embodies so much, we cannot cover them up. We need to lead them to have good freedom of speech, allow them show their prowess in these things. So you will not say, because you're a girl child, you're not allowed to express yourself. Let them express themselves. Let them tell you they want to become engineers. I have a really close friend who is a petrochemical engineer. She constructs oil wells. And that is not a girl-dominated business. But I want you to know that each girl here is unique to their own personality. First off, never compare a child to another. A child is unique to themselves. So what we do as parents is identify your child's potentials, nurture them, guide them through the path of God, and He will help you through to where and how to be successful. Our major goal is success for each child. Also, I would also like to talk about the girl child's well-being. So I spoke earlier about no limitations, and now I'll talk about the well-being of the girl child. Okay, so how many of us like to exercise here? You like to exercise? Can somebody come out to demonstrate to me how you exercise? Hi, darling, the lady with the pink band. Yes. Come and show me how you do your exercise quickly. Do you exercise? Show me something quickly. Yes, stand there and show me. Show me, everybody, let's cheer up. A round of applause for her. So show me how you do your exercise. Wow. Beautiful. darling? Show me. Let me see. Wow. How cute. Very good. Please let's have our seats, darling. Don't worry, everybody will show me very soon. Okay? Now, I have to talk about exercise because, first off, when it comes to well-being, that's one of the most important ways in which we desire wellness. You need to exercise. Okay? No matter how little you are, you need to invite exercise in our everyday routine. Okay? Good. So you tell mommy and daddy that on Saturday I would like to take a walk, I'd like to run, I'd like to do some yoga. Okay? So when you do this, you help your heart rate, right? You also help your mind, and you are in general well. So the major important part of the girl child's day well-being is the emotional and the mental health wellness. I'll be talking to our parents about this, and I'll just be giving a few points. We're not going to be looking at these kids as children. They are not as much children as we think they are. As much as we feel we deserve emotional and mental wellness, they need to be prepared from this age as to understanding what that means. Firstly, how close are you to your children? Are they free to talk to you about anything? What I noticed with parents is, every parent will tell you, I'm very close to my child. My child can tell me anything. Until your child sees a therapist, you understand that your child will not tell you anything. Right? So you need to set apart good time for your children. Aside the normal chit chats you have with them, they are not too young to know. Explain to them general wellness, emotional wellness, mental wellness, also sexuality. These encompasses their well-being. They need to know from this age. A girl is a girl. We're not in the UK or the US where you are told to identify as whatever you choose. We are in the African climate and we can tell our kids you're a girl child and be proud of being a girl child. The area of sexuality is making you aware of your sex and acting accordingly. While we as parents are to protect and nurture their sexuality for them to be old enough to own it. So how can we do this? Speak to them. Tell them these things. Look for the most simple way to address sexuality. Bring up topics on LGBTQ. They are not too young to know. The Bible says, train up a child the way they should go, and when they grow, they will not depart from it. And that is what we want to do with our children. We tell them these things about sexuality. We make them aware about rape. If an uncle touches you here, you're not getting pregnant. You scream. You tell your mommy, he touched me. Okay, my darling. If an uncle says, come sit on my thighs, you say, no, mommy says I should not sit on a guy's thighs. Okay? If an uncle touches you inappropriately, you go to your daddy and your mommy and you tell them exactly what has happened. Okay? Yes, so you remember you are confident, you are bold, and you are beautiful. So I call these hard conversations. We do not like to have them, maybe because of our society. But you need to tell them. You need to make them understand that these are the preventive measures. And this also helps them to guide their mind. We will notice that with the exposure of the internet these days, they go far beyond what we think they do not know. So we also need to curb the things they're exposed to. There are different holes in the body, right? And all of these holes taking information, the eyes, the nose, the ears, the mouth, they all taking and access information. You need to protect their minds. If your kids have access to the internet, you need to also have access to what they are seeing. You need to have access to what they are listening to. You need to know who their friends are. You need to chat with those friends so you know what is going on in your child's mind. Because we see them and like, she's too young to know. The minute you talk to them, you'll be shocked as to what they know. So from now, we need to help them care for the information they are exposed to. Like the Google does this thing where you can give your kids access, right? So you give them timing as to how many hours they can spend online. You see the medias they are opening, what's it called? Whatever thing it is they have access to. You are also viewing it from your computer or your phones as well. So if a child is going to an inappropriate site, you can tell. And this is why you should not watch this. So you don't just tell them, don't do this. You give them the why. So they know that there are consequences to actions. If they alter this, what we do as parents is give them some time off it. Right? So when they understand consequences, they are also compelled to act appropriately. And for every girl child, what we as parents want to do is to make them as exemplary in the society as possible. Everybody wants to be proud of their girl child. Everybody wants a bold girl child. Where we start from is from this nurturing stage. We don't have a tree already and we start watering the tree. We start from when they are ages, right? So what we want to do now is how you want your child to be, you mold them from this stage upwards, right? It is not as tough as we think it is through the grace of God. Mostly what happens to us is we feel like shy away from certain information. No. With them, if you do not teach them, there is no way they will know. Teaching is not limited to the four walls of the school. These children also need to know what is happening in the society. What you can do is, as much as possible, conceal certain details because of their age, but they need to be aware. They need to know what is happening around them. They're not so young to understand who a Reno or a DJ Switch is. They are not young to understand why what happened on October 2020 happened. They need to know. They need to understand that they have a voice. So you show them videos of women that are fighting for women's rights. So your child understands that I'm not just a girl in an African society who should be compelled to keep it quiet. No, we don't want to bring up such children. We want children who are emboldened enough to speak. We want children who can easily express themselves when they find themselves in hard situations. So as parents, I would like for us to have hard conversations with our children, teach them as to how they can grow their potentials. Do not limit their mind, right? So from this age, start setting goals for them. Let them know what goals are. Let them know what vision is. Let them understand what potential is. And how do we do that, right? So they are beautifully young. You're looking at them like, what does this child want to be? Start setting that path for them. First off, after school, you can have 1-2 minutes chat with them. Talk to them about these things. Sit down with them. Write out the goals, either academically or any other way. Each child has their area of interest. I have a beautiful girl here who just said she wants to be an artist. What are you doing about that as a parent? So as a parent, I expect that the girl who wants to be an artist has maybe the weekends off to learn artistic things. So you wouldn't expect this to find a teacher in school who will teach her that. Put in some effort as a parent. Have a fashion designer. Buy her sewing kits. Let her start small. Show her fashion designers on the wrong way. Now these are inspirations for kids. I went to school, I studied law and mass communication, and I ended up being a makeup artist. That was my area of interest. But because I did not want to wait to be carrying certificates around, I decided to develop that skill. And today, that skill is fetching me money. So I didn't limit myself to what I studied in school. I still practice it in some other way. I was able to develop myself. So you're not going to limit your child to their career path. Let them also learn all the skills. Let them be empowered. And we also realize as parents that the more empowered the children are, the better for us. The less load we have on us. Right? They can grow up emboldened. They can grow up confident. Right? So please, I would like to indulge each parent here. We can do better. We are doing beautifully well, and I expect that we will do more. Children, are you excited about today? Are you excited to be a girl child? And do you know that you do not have any limits? You know that you do not have any limits. You can be whatever you choose to be, right? You can be whatever you choose to be, right? So repeat after me, I have no limits. Repeat after me, I have no limits. And lastly, shout the roof down. I have no limits. A round of applause for yourself. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ma. A round of applause for her woman. Very, very thankful. Okay, now we would like to welcome contributions, suggestions, whatever you want to do. Right now, the girls will invite you to just come to the podium. We'll start with the chairperson, the person of the ceremony. After that, we'll invite other parents. Good morning, children, once again. Good morning. She said so. Well, I just have one or two things to tell you. I want you to know, as a girl child, you shouldn't hide anything from your parents. You should tell your mom, especially, everything. You shouldn't keep anything aside. Like I do with my children, we have our moments every night. What happened today? What did your teacher tell you? What happened in your class? I know everything about our class, their classmates. Oh, even my second daughter, they are not both in the same school. But they tell each other about everything that happened in their school. This is what happened today, my teacher did this. So did not come to school. Even when any teacher disappeared in school, she will be the first person to tell, oh, so person have not been coming to school. You don't know, you have to go and ask them about everyone in school. Maybe grandma said that, maybe she did this or that. So I want you to not to keep anything away from your parents. Then whatever you want to do, whatever you know you can do, always tell your parents so that they can carry you along. You don't just go on your own and do whatever you want. Yeah, you might think it's right, you might be wrong. And you might think it's wrong, oh, I don't want to tell mom, you might be right. So always carry your parents along and be the best. Thank you. Thank you. Any other contribution?
Good morning. Sorry I came late. Well, she has said everything. I do have girl time with my kids also. At times, like my first daughter most times, I just take her out, we drive around, we talk in the car, and she tells me everything and anything. So please don't hide anything from your parents. Your mother especially, they're your best friends. You should take your parents as your best friend, and you shouldn't hide anything from them. And know that you can be anything and whatever you want to be. Don't let anything break you down, and don't let anybody talk down on you. Thank you very much.
Hello, girls. Hope you are all enjoying yourself. Why? Why are you not enjoying yourself? Okay, I'm Mrs. Olosha. I want everybody to know that we are all special and beautiful. And please, just listen to your parents. And if you know something is bothering you, just call your mommy or your dad. This thing is bothering me, and your mom will explain better. You hear? Do you understand me? And as I used to tell my girl child, anytime she's back from school, I'll ask her, please read to me. Anybody touch you? Don't touch anybody. Don't touch anybody. Don't allow anybody to touch you. So she will tell me, will explain everything to me. So you should be able to interact with your mommy, most especially. You hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
And be a good girl. Oh yeah, take care of yourself.
Hello, girls. I want you all to know we love you. We, your parents, we love you so much. And also, as girls, you should always stand out. Girls don't play rough. Girls are always neat. Pretty girls are always neat. You don't want to be a dirty girl, right? So always make sure your school uniform is neat. Don't stain it. Don't look dirty to school. Mommy, brush my hair. It's looking unkept. Make sure you are always neat. Your socks, your fingernails, make sure everything about you is neat. That is one special quality of a pretty girl. You all want to stay beautiful?
Yes.
Make sure you are neat. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay.
Good morning, girls. To be amongst you this morning. Congratulations again on the International Day for Women. Like Sister Magdalene said, we love you guys. And when I say we love you, I mean that we love you. We cherish you. We don't joke with you. And one thing I would want to say to you is that whatever you are doing, try to be a specialist in that area. If you need to pick a skill, our speaker this morning, she said you could learn anything. Whatever skill, whatever thing you want to learn in life or in the future, ensure you are an expert in that area. Do not allow anything to dissuade you from pursuing that thing that you are looking forward to pursuing. Make sure you are the best in whatever field you find yourself. And we will keep rooting for you because we are right behind you. We are there to support you at every point in time that you need our support. Thank you.
One more time, give your parents a round of applause. That was beautiful. Thank you very much, Mas. We appreciate everything you said, and we believe we are going to put them to work, right? Are we going to put the girls with hands to work? Okay, now, we have come to a moment where we're going to dance, dance, dance. How many people are ready to dance? You're ready to dance, okay? So it's time to dance, to shake our bodies, and have a little bit of fun. You know, life is not about being serious. Sometimes we play, and sometimes we learn. So we've listened to lectures. It's time to have fun now. So let's all come to
Thank you for honoring this invitation. We had a great time. God bless you.
I'm grateful to Mrs. Rocket Bill. Honoring her invitation is not easy. For handling her job, coming here, to lecture us, we are really grateful. And we are really happy having you in our midst today. And I believe children, you are happy too. Yeah. So we are really grateful for what you imparted to them today. Letting them know that we have no limits, that there is no limit. We hear that there is no limit. Now to our parents who are also grateful for making that time to be here this morning. Even when I called the parents, she said she's not feeling well. She's very strong, but she's okay. So we are really grateful to you all. Thank you. And to our children, I want you all to shout it. I have no limit. Nothing can limit me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome to the end of today's program. I will be taking a closing prayer. Finally, for one, is this a language? Is it
Thank you, Lord, for today. Thank you, Lord, for staying with us all through. Thank you, Lord, for the celebration of the girl child. Thank you, Lord, for giving us very beautiful daughters. We appreciate you, Lord. Thank you so much for giving us the grace to see the day. We came here peacefully, we shall return home peacefully. And whatever we have been taught, and whatever we learned today, shall make impact in our life. Amen.